inductees today. This is like going to church, you guys.
Yeah. Amen.
We're going to be honoring some people here that have dedicated their lives to playing music, dedicated their lives to playing their instrument, and dedicated their lives to country music and Colorado country music. It's a very spiritual thing also, you know, so we're so happy to honor these people. All right, our first inductee is Dallas Jackson. Yeah, let's hear it for Dallas. Now, some of you may not know who Dallas is, but we're going to give you a little picture of what that is. This is a picture of Dallas Jackson right here. And of course, he was a pedal steel player, a fantastic pedal steel player. And he played with Red Sands and the Colorado Cowboys for a long time, along with a lot of other people. But I'd like to ask his family to come up to the stage right now to receive this induction. Come on up here, guys. Mike and Cheryl and Greg. Now I have to tell you that we recognize individuals that both past and present. It's important to do that. And Dallas should have been inducted in the Hall of Fame many, many years ago. But this is the case right now. We're so happy to induct him right now. And so we have Mike on the far left, my left, far left, and Greg, his two sons, and Cheryl, his daughter. And we're so happy they're here.
And here come the awards.
Now, I'd actually like to have the family say something about Dallas. Okay, so you know a little bit more about Dallas. Okay, Greg, this is Greg.
Hey. Yeah, Dad would be floored by all this. He deserved it, of course, but he would be beat red, embarrassed, big grin on his face. He never did it for that. He just loved music, and everything he did seriously, and especially pedal steel. And I grew up falling asleep while he played in the basement all night, after work every night. That was my upbringing, and it got in me, so I ended up playing with him, which was awesome.
Greg's an awesome bass player, you guys. He grew up with of course, with his dad, playing music with his dad.
I do all that. But yeah, with Red Sands, Ronnie K, another inductee today, lots of other great players, and we had a good old time. But the thing about him I wanted to say is he didn't do it for glory or fame or sometimes even money. I don't know. He did it because he loved the music and he wanted to share that with everybody else. And that was his message, and he did it through his skills. He didn't talk a lot, but that's how he did it. And when you heard him play, you just knew it. His tone, his phrasing, when not to play something, when to play it. And that's his legacy to me. So I hope that carries on, and I hope he inspired other people if they ever got to hear him. But that would be his message if he was here today. So thanks, Dad, and thank all of you for honoring me.
I've spoken like a true musician. Let's hear it for Dallas Jackson.
You guys get together for one last still picture. Can I get you to pose come up here front and we'll get a good picture of the three of you. This will be on the Hall of Fame Facebook page tomorrow. All right, congratulations. Thank you, guys. You guys have to fight over who gets to hang it. Go ahead, Tony.
All right, our next inductee. Some of you may have met this gentleman, and I'm sure a lot of you have been to his shop. His name is Ronnie K. Ronnie K is a drummer. Is that an awesome picture or what? You know, Ronnie K started Drum City Guitarland. So I haven't seen him yet, but I hope Tim K is here to receive this. So is Tim. Tim, are you here? Tim K. Okay. Oh, there you are, up there. He's coming down, I guess. Okay, come on. He's coming down. Anyway, Ronnie K started Drum City Guitarland in 1965. If you Google Ronnie K, he just pops right up. And he played all kinds of music. He played country music. He played bar mitzvahs. He was a true musician. He would play anything, but I played many country gigs with him, and he really deserves to be in the Colorado Country Music Hall of Fame. So Tim is Ronnie's son, who has taken over the business at Drum City Guitarland. So is Tim coming down? He's what?
Well, in the meantime, let's have Ryan come up here. Let's get, you guys all know Ryan Chris? Everybody knows Ryan Chris and the Rough Cuts? Oh, there he is, okay. Ryan is also, he's always been a part of the Country Music Hall of Fame, and what would we do without you, Ryan? And he's gonna present two of our inductees this year, and so I'll give you this mic.
All right. This is amazing. Thank you guys for coming out. Make some noise. So I have the pleasure of inducting Rick Taylor. If you guys want to make your way up to the stage up here. I'm going to say a few things about Rick that you may not know. He started in the country music scene here in Denver in the 70s. And through the 80s, and he was a house band leader. Hold that, yep. I'm gonna get your pictures, don't wander off just yet. Through the 70s and the 80s as a house band, back in the day when they had house bands playing all week, and he would host after hours jams too. When the bands would get done, the bars would close, he'd kick up the jam from 2 a.m. to 4 a.m. throughout the 70s and 80s as well. He's played with legends like Kitty Wells, who is pioneer in female country, as any of you classic country artists know. He did tributes to Marty Robbins, one of my favorite original outlaw country singers, I call him, and artists like Elvis as well. He's got an incredible voice, crooner voice. I got to hear it today. It's amazing. All the way through today, 2026, still performing. He's performed classical music, country music, jazz music. He teaches music. He's written a book, an instructional book for guitar playing and music. And he's been a pillar in the Colorado country music scene now in Colorado Springs for, 50 some years. And look how good he is, man. So, on behalf of the Colorado Country Music Hall of Fame, welcome on your induction, your permanent induction to the Colorado Country Music Hall of Fame. I'm going to get a couple pictures here. Including me. So I get to induct another person, my buddy Max. Max, where are you? Get up here. For those of you that have been involved in the Colorado Country Music Hall of Fame award shows in the last 10 years or so, you've seen this guy back there behind the drums. Max is now the youngest inductee into the Colorado Country Music Hall of Fame. I'm going to tell you why. He's been playing the drums since the age of 13. He's been able to play with the Chris Ledoux Band, the Ned Ledoux Band. He's played famous venues in Texas, like the Continental Club, which is arguably one of the most famous, if not the most famous, in Austin, Texas. My buddy Dale Watson plays there every Monday night when he's not on tour, but countless bands, over 20 years playing the drums in the Colorado country music scene here. I've been lucky enough to be in front of him when he's played behind me and felt that rhythm and that groove, as you all will tonight and for many years to come. So give it up and welcome to the Colorado Country Music Hall of Fame.
They never give me a mic because I'm the drummer, so this is my 2 minutes. Just a quick shout out. I've been about a year sober, thanks to my lovely wife, Cameo, so I just want to thank her. And my mother passed of ALS, and this is now my mother, Dawn, and it's been amazing. And I'd like to thank all my friends and family. So thank you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yeah. Take a quick picture. I gotta be in it. Yep, I gotta take one more picture too. My buddies are in it. Okay, we got another induction, correct?
I'm going to bring up another friend of ours, y'all may know, John Chandler. He's got the deepest, most beautiful, deep voice I've heard in ages. And he is going to present the plaque to one of his friends.
Thank you, DJ. I appreciate it. I've been fortunate enough to share the stage in the studio with many of the finest country music and Americana music pickers in the entire world. And none of them is better than my sidekick for the past 20 years, the Ernie Martinez, ladies and gentlemen. The very best. Ernie, make your way on up here real quick. Ernie can be heard on over 400 recordings, probably closer to 500 because I think about 300 are just mine and Lindsay's. So it's amazing what he's doing. He's making his way this way. I see his hat moving through the crowd. But Ernie is a native of Colorado. Went to Rishel Middle School. Many of you may know because the great Rusty Young preceded him there. Ernie took up, I think, the steel guitar precisely because of that. So we want to present this to him. Ernie, look at this, man. That's all yours. You want to say that?
I'm so nervous. I haven't done this in a while. Thank you so much. John, thank you, sir. Oh my goodness. You know, John's been a friend of mine for many, many, many years. I'm proud to be a sidekick of his, and he's a sidekick for me sometimes too. In fact, I got a sore right here to prove it. Him kicking me in the side. No, there's so many people that I want to thank for this, and wow, it was such a surprise for me to be nominated, and to actually not nominated, but to be the recipient. Such a wonderful award. This is great, and so many people I want to thank. I want to thank my family. I want to thank Diana Raven for being there to push me along, and all my friends. Oh my goodness, just so many. Thank my mom and dad. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be here. And another thing, it all starts with God.
Oh, yes.
Don't you think? Do you agree? Everybody agree? It starts with God and this wonderful country that we all live in. And then we do have some more things to say, but I'm going to give the mic back to John. Anyway, thank you all again. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Ernie. Greatly appreciate it.
I get you guys a photo here. And then Ryan, I was going to borrow the mic back because Rick has something to say.
Forgot to let Rick say thank you.
All right, better late than never. First off, I'd like to thank God, of course, for giving me the passion to play music and enough talent to do it. Second off, I'd like to thank my wife. Over there. You know, I did tribute shows to Marty Robbins and Elvis, and she would stay, she actually made the scarves for me to give out to the women. And she actually sewed my Marty Robbins outfit for me.
Wow.
And stayed home a lot of nights while I was out honky tonkin', playing the nightclubs. One night in particular, we had a burglar down in the basement of the house. She called the neighbor over. The neighbor came over at 1 o'clock in the morning and figured out it was the cat walking on the piano keyboard. And lastly, I'd like to thank Rudy Grant. I've known Rudy for a long time, ever since the early 70s. I'd like to thank Rudy for nominating me for the Hall of Fame. Thank you, Rudy.
We have one more little thing to say. Last month, we lost one of the giants of Colorado country music, Timothy P. Irvin from Timothy P. and Rural Route 3 and the Rocky Mountain Stocking Steppers and Flash Cadillac, and one of the absolute greatest entertainers that we've ever had in this state, and I think perhaps the greatest entertainer that we've ever had in this state. Tim was an amazing guy with Ernie and me. We worked with him for probably 30 years, and I'd like to let you know that there will be on October 11th a big to-do, a big party at the Little Bear Bar in Evergreen in honor of Timothy P. Irvin. And I know that Ernie wants to say a quick word about Tim as well.
Yes, indeed. I had the chance to work with Tim probably about the last few years of Rural Route 3, and this has been since 1992, I guess, and just been working with him and writing songs and creating projects, and some of the funniest scenarios like Mike the Headless Chicken and things like that. And but Tim was such a wonderful, not only a musician, a singer, an entertainer. He was one of the most kind-hearted individuals I've ever met in my life with kids. I mean, with everybody in general, but really with kids. My daughter went to a school that he taught at called Longview High School in Jefferson County. And anyway, he knows how to, he knew how to be able to elevate skills with kids of all ages, all levels, and everything. So anyway, that's pretty much all I need to say. And for those of you who knew him, I know you have your wonderful thoughts about him, and keep them coming because he's up there smiling for us. Thank you.
Thank you very much. You guys stay close. We're going to get a group picture. Mark Jenkins is going to introduce the last two inductees. Mark, you want to come up here? Mark was inducted into the Colorado Country Music Hall of Fame in 2020. And he's going to tell you a little bit about the last two inductees on our list.
All right. The first inductee I have here, I'd like to let you know that for at least 4 decades, the sound of authentic country music in Colorado has been shaped by a true master of this craft. A proud fixture of the Fort Collins music community since 1986. He's just a virtuoso on the lead guitar, steel guitar, bass, and mandolin, and probably more. With a professional career spanning well over 20 years, he has graced the stages of nearly every popular venue across our state. Even today, his work ethic is unmatched, maintaining a staggering schedule of over 125 gigs a year. That's a lot. Tonight, it is my absolute honor to recognize his extraordinary legacy, his musicianship, and his dedication to our community. Please put your hands together and join me in welcoming into the Colorado Country Music Hall of Fame, Al Roller.
How would you give us a little more on your bio?
What can I say? I told Mark that if I was to give a bio, it would be at least 50 pages long, so I didn't. But anyway, I came to town in 1986. First thing I did was get a hold of the Dale Gilley Agency in Denver. And at that time, he was booking musicians everywhere. So he said, yeah, we'll give you a try. Played all over northern Denver. And then, all I can say is I want to thank the 20-some plus bands that called me on all my instruments and said, hey, you got this date open, I need a bass player. Or hey, you got this date open, I need a mandolin player. And Ernie, you don't remember me, but way back in the 90s when I was playing mandolin with Chuck Onofrio, you came up and did some banjo with us. But that's a long time ago. So anyway, I want to thank everybody, my family, the 100+ followers that follow us around everywhere, screaming in the background there. So thank you. It's an honor.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Aurora. Oh, and we have one more.
One more.
This fella here is a resident of Boulder, Colorado since the ripe old age of 22. He began his remarkable music journey shortly after falling deeply in love with the captivating sounds of the steel guitar. A fixture in the Colorado music community, he has been a featured performer at many annual Colorado steel guitar shows, showcasing his exceptional craftsmanship and dedication to the instrument. Currently performing with the Big Twang Theory, he shares the stage with fellow legends and esteemed members of the Colorado Country Music Hall of Fame, bringing his elite talent to premier venues across this region. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together and join me in welcoming into the Colorado Country Music Hall of Fame for Hap Palmer.
Well, I didn't realize when I came today that I needed to prepare a speech, but I just wanted to say that I love country music, and I want to thank all the band leaders that I played with. Rob Candler, who's out in the audience, has shown faith in me for a long time, and Kelsey Joe of Kelsey Joe and the Wild Cards. Current band I'm playing in, and I love her to death, and I love the country music community in Colorado, and appreciate all the people who turn out to the occasions and dance. And nothing I like more than seeing a full dance floor. So thanks very much, and
All right, once again, Hap Palmer. All right, now there's a very special thing that we put together as a Colorado Country Music Hall of Fame is to make a proclamation in Colorado. And this particular proclamation that I'm holding here was originated by Governor Ritter back in 2017, I believe. And I found out that you have to make a new proclamation for Country Month every year. So we're starting this tradition off, and here's the proclamation and how it reads. Whereas country music has been a vibrant part of the state of Colorado's history, and Colorado artists continue to play a role in contemporary country music society. And whereas the Country Music Hall of Fame honors individuals who have made significant contributions to the preservation of country music in the past or who currently uphold current country music standards in the state of Colorado, and one more. Whereas each year since 1998, the Colorado Country Music Hall of Fame has hosted annual Colorado Country Music Awards Festival. And this year's will be held today, and it's dated today. Therefore, Jared Polis, Governor of the state of Colorado, hereby proclaimed the month of August of 26 as Country Music Month for Colorado.
Country Music Month.
That's right. Now, I'm placing this between our two boards down there with all our inductees, and you'll see that the board on the right has a lot of space on it. That means we want to fill it up. Please tell your friends, musicians, and everyone that this is what we do every year. Let's make this a double size next year. What do you say? All right, thank you.
All right, we're gonna snap a picture. You guys just line up right here, and we're gonna get a picture of all the inductees. And then after that, we're gonna bring up our last year's country single artist. So get a picture now. Oh, Ryan, you can get in that picture. John, you can get in there too. All right. I bet your picture comes out good, Ryan. You're right up front. Congratulations to all of our inductees. Shall we give them a big round of applause? Thank you, guys. Very nice. Congratulations, Ernie.